Hello everyone, Silent here. Welcome back to another episode of Silent Survival. It is episode 44 and I hope you are all having an excellent day today. And I just realized that this is an amazing place to start an episode. It's very dark and dingy and creepy and I love it. So today is going to be more of a bits and bobs episode. We have a lot of random things to do in the world. This should be on if we're running around the base and doing a lot of stuff. So the main projects of today, though, along with all the extra little bits, is going to be fixing up our 4 mob farms, because we have 4 supposedly highly efficient mob farms, and none of them really work too well. The first one that we need to fix is our creeper and spider farm, which is just behind that wall there. And yeah, that one needs quite a bit of work to it. And then we need to fix up our 2 blaze farms in the nether. And hopefully that just gets fixed on its own by fixing the wither skeleton farm. Basically, we need to design an off switch for the wither skeleton farm. A lot of technical bits to do today, along with some shenanigans and some derps as well. So at the end of last episode, I said I would go AFK overnight. I actually went AFK for about 16 or so hours. We got a double chest of gunpowder and about 20 stacks or so. We already used quite a bit for 2 stacks of TNT and also 9 stacks of Duration 3 rockets, so quite a bit in TNT, like 20 stacks of gunpowder or so. Anyway, doesn't really matter. We also got a double chest of string and some extra up here. Definitely need to improve that farm quite a bit. I want to go up there. Thank you very much. So, first thing we're going to do is enchant a few things for the Hall of Heroes. We got 17 diamonds in the last episode just randomly, so we're gonna enchant some stuff in here. And I also want to say thank you guys ever so much for your very helpful comments in the last episode, trying to help me out with the spider problem, because basically with our creeper and spider farm, the problem is that the spiders are climbing out of the kill chamber, which is not amazing. Alright, that's probably enough jibber jabber and blabbering and ranting for now. Anyway, did a little bit of enchanting and now we have a whole bunch of diamond boots and a helmet for the Hall of Heroes for all of our Twitch subscribers and patrons, of course. Just a way to honor all these guys. And now almost all of them are in full diamond armor, which is very fine. It's been a long time coming to get all of these guys in here, and this actually looks rather majestic. Can't wait to have this thing full or something. I don't know, I shouldn't say that. That's like kind of a shameless plug. Anyway, it'll just be cool to have a lot of diamond armor all the way around this place. That's gonna be a lot of diamond armor. Should probably go mining more often. Anyway, let's get to some other projects. All right, so the next thing that we need to do is actually do some enchanting. Dun dun dun, more enchanting. Jeez. So I did quite a bit of villager trading before I started recording, and now we can finally make ourselves a stack of emerald blocks. We've been hovering at about 5-6 stacks of emerald blocks, or sorry, 5 or 6 stacks of emeralds for the longest time. Finally just hunkered down and did a lot of villager trading. Actually got enough XP to mend all of our tools. We had like 4 things that were completely broken. And there we go, a stack of emerald blocks. If you guys want to see how we did all the trading and how we do all of the enchanting, I think we did an episode on this. It was like episode 25 or something. I don't know. I have it linked above and also below. And yeah, let me get some enchanting done. So I nearly forgot just how good the spawn rates are on console edition versus better together. It's absolutely no comparison. Absolutely no comparison whatsoever. Better together's spawning algorithm sucks. You don't need 15 platforms or whatever on console edition to get some decent rates. This is lovely. This is just nice. So little work to get Enderman to spawn. I love it. It's just it's so much less hassle. Okay, with that little burst of excitement out of the way, I actually can't name the tools right now because I currently do not have internet. And also, I just realized that I left my shulker boxes with the tools in them in the end dimension. So that's nice. We'll go back there later and actually do that stuff. But what we need to do right now is actually sort out all these freaking chests of fish farm drops, because while I was AFK, trying to get gunpowder and string from our new creeper and spider farm, I was also AFK fishing. I actually overflowed the storage on this farm, which has never happened before. Pretty amazing. Again, console edition, so much less of a hassle to AFK fish. One wide tileable design there. Reliable, catches every time, 100% success rate. 8 double chests in a night. It's lovely. I'm gonna miss this version. I'm really gonna miss this version. So basically what I need to do is take all of these books transport them all to our enchanter, and then sort out all the fish and the name tags. So I have decided to do the sorting a little bit differently. I have not touched any of the enchanted things. Most of the bows and probably all of the fishing rods are just going to get burned anyway in our little burner right there. We did get some pretty good loot from this, over a stack of lily pads, which is really good, and a stack and 41 of name tags. That is really, really good. So we're definitely keeping all of that stuff. And we also got about a double chest of fish, which we will be keeping because we need to fill up our storage system with something eventually. You know that those things aren't going to get filled up right there, those filters. So yeah. Anyway, this is just a little input chest right here, and that just goes over to that side of the sorting system and bypasses all of that other redstone over there, causing a lot less lag. So now it's actually time for me to pick out all these enchantment books and see which ones are actually good. Okay, that's a lot of enchantment books to catch in a row. Like, that is half a double chest right there of enchantment books, and there's no way that we caught all of these in a row. Seriously, there's good stuff in here. Jeez. Here we are in the enchanter, and we have over a double chest of good books, and we got 5 mending books. We got mending and unbreaking 3, mending and looting 3, mending and silk touch, mending and power 3, which sucks, and then just a plain mending book. So like, just excellent. This episode is off to an amazing start. Lots of good stuff so far, and we haven't even gotten to the main projects yet. And then, yeah, we have a whole lot of other great enchantment books in here. So now I need to spend about 20 minutes actually manually sorting these all into their respective chest. And yeah, not much to say about that, besides we have a lot more enchantment books in our storage now. Alright, so after all that sorting, we're left with a shulker box and then some for books that aren't full power, so we just need to combine these with some others, and we already had a lot of these to begin with, but yeah, that is that little project done. Now let's move on. Alright, so now it's time to actually get to one of the main projects. This shouldn't take too long at all, but basically what we need to do is fix our creeper and spider farm. I always want to say creeper and skeleton farm. I have no idea why, but I do. It's strange. So I have night vision right now, so we can actually see if this functions, because what we need to do first is turn off the farm so that when we're building down below, we don't get blown up by creepers and, you know, random spiders. So that should flush all the platforms. And as you can see, there are, you know, quite a few mobs. There goes a bunch of creepers and spiders. So this thing does actually spawn. It is actually pretty good. So then we can just patch that up, and then if we go down to the bottom here, you can see what the actual problem is, and a lot of different people suggested a lot of different things. Thank you guys. Oh wow, I almost died. Let's try and hit that slime block. Jeez. A lot of people suggested a lot of things about what we could do to prevent the spiders here from actually climbing the walls, because as you can see, they hit the magma blocks and then they just climb out really quickly, and that's no good whatsoever. And that's basically what's destroying our efficiency, because as you can see, there's like quite a few things. Oh, we got an invisible spider in there too. That's cool. So just a few things that you guys suggested was using signs or ladders or buttons or glass panes as the walls right here. And it turns out spiders can climb all of those things. I think that they can climb like pretty much every block in the game. Not sure, but the best suggestion out of all the bunch of comments, I don't know who said it because I don't currently have internet, but I'll definitely throw the comment up on screen, is to actually replace the kill floor here with magma blocks, and that would actually help it out. So that'll burn the mobs as they're going towards the center, which is actually pretty good. But the thing about that is that they're bobbing up and down. So when they're bobbing up, they're not taking damage. So it's not quite as efficient as just replacing the whole floor with magma blocks. And then also the magma blocks remove the water source above them occasionally. So it's a little bit more laggy. And this world's already starting to see a little bit of a dip from all the storage. 3,000 hoppers will do that. But yeah, so basically what we're gonna do first is tear out this entire kill floor. Well, that didn't take too long at all. Only about 5 minutes to tear down that entire thing and remove all the water. Pretty good, pretty good. So what we're actually going to be doing is putting in a magma block killing floor with no water whatsoever, and then just a minecart underneath. But we need to decide how exactly we're going to do this, because redstone is kind of a kind of a scarcity right now. So what we could do, the easiest way would just to be have rails like this, and then have our magma blocks right there above it, and then we would have to use redstone blocks underneath this, or actually, you know, something smart that we could do is just put levers on top of that. Boom! That powers that rail. I think I have a lever actually. Let me get one of those. Yeah, box of lag. Here we go. We got a lever in here, I'm sure. Lever. And then, yeah, this should totally power these rails. Oh yeah, sweet. That's awesome. That'll save us a lot of redstone, actually. The other thing I was thinking is having our rails at this height, and then having our magma blocks at this height. And the problem with this one is that it's just a couple blocks higher, meaning that the mobs fall just a little bit less, so they'll die a little bit less quickly. And then if we get ourselves a redstone torch here, then you'll see that that'll actually power that. So yeah, we're definitely going for this one now that I know we can just use levers. Glad I thought about that actually. Pretty good. We don't have that much powered rail. I think we have total a stack and like a half or something. Where is the powered rail? Yeah, a stack and 25 of powered rail. And I don't think oh, hell yeah, we got another stack in there. Okay. Look at that. Genius. Storing rails in your redstone box. So I have a question for each and every single one of you guys watching. Up until this point in the video, have you noticed anything strange with the audio? Because I just got done editing everything up to this point, and I noticed a whole bunch of cracks and pops, but luckily no snaps. And yeah, that's pretty strange. I haven't noticed that really too much before. There's going to be a poll in the upper right. Did you notice anything strange with the audio? Please do let me know. And yeah, hopefully it's fixed. I don't know. My Blue Yeti's always been fine. It's always like kind of hiccuped occasionally, where it like repeats a bit of the audio, but it's always been fine. I don't know. It's strange. I don't want it to die. It's good mic. So as you can see, we have a lot of rail. This is just too much rail, and we're definitely going to need a lot more magma blocks as well. But basically what you do is you just like hop up here and then put down all of your levers, and then you can either stand down there on the ground to like flick these onwards, or you can just stand on the edge of this block and you won't actually take damage, which is a little bit cheeky. Not sure if that's intentional, but yeah, that's a thing that you can do. So that's done. You may have noticed that we went one block extra where we churn, and that is because the hopper minecarts can occasionally miss items in like the corner right there on the block above them. So yeah, we just you know, spent a little bit extra rail and just extended it by one block on either side so that we don't lose any items. And I didn't actually plan this out, but it turns out that it works out perfectly, and the minecart does end up going this direction. We're going to need to get some redstone coming down from our hopper clock up there to activate our minecart whenever the farm gets done firing or something. I don't know. I'll figure that out. Anyway, I want to do a little bit of a test right now. I heard somewhere a while ago that hopper minecarts go slower when they have items in them. I'm not sure if that's true, but there we go. So that was pretty fast, as should be anticipated. Well, now it's going again. Alrighty, well, we're just going to wait for it to come back. So, wait for it to come back. We're going to load this thing up with 5 stacks of items and see if it goes any slower. It doesn't really look like it is. No, I think that might be a myth then. Strange. Okay, well, that's good. We don't really need to worry about adding more rail or anything like that. So, yeah, I guess let me, well, actually, no, I was going to put in the unloader, but we actually need a lot more magma blocks. So, yeah, I guess I'm going to go to the nether, get some more magma blocks. So here is the killing floor so far. I put a couple of torches in the corner blocks just to give it a little bit of a lighting effect, and that's not going to hurt the farm whatsoever. And then over here we just have a minecart unloader and then a dropper system going into water stream. I had to cut all of this out from lava. That's why there's obsidian everywhere and dripping lava. Yeah, fun times. Yeah, that took about an hour actually. It's an hour later now. So we have just enough room over here for a T flip-flop. On the other side of that block is the water stream. So I decided that we're not going to be sending the minecart every time that the farm flushes. We're just going to have this thing going back and forth the entire time that the farm is on. So what we're going to have right here is a observer block trapdoor system. Yeah, that actually works. Forgot about the ladders trick. That was just panic place. So that's gonna be fun. More lava. Great. So let me show you the circuit in the creative world. So here is the circuit that I'm referring to, the observer block trapdoor circuit. We need a better name for that. This is my current circuitry for a large overworld flushing mob farm. This is the circuitry that we're using in the current design for our spider and creeper farm. So as you can see, this does give you a one tick pulse down at the bottom, meaning that you can turn that into a T flip flop pretty easily, and that's just going to work wonderful for our minecart system. So yeah, let me build this up in the world, and then that should be this project complete. So the circuitry is now all in, and this farm is fully functional now. There should never be any problems with this ever again. If there are any problems, then they're pretty easy to fix. It's probably just going to be a desync or something. But yeah, there we go. There's a spider. It's not climbing the walls or anything. And the arrows are from me trying to shoot bats. I did hit a bat. Only one. There's like 20 bats down here. So there we go. We can call this project done now. We finally have an efficient and sustainable source of, I don't know what I'm trying to do with the camera. There we go. We finally have an efficient and sustainable source of gunpowder and string in this world. Very fine. And in case you are wondering, this is just how I set up the redstone. Literally just a little bit of extra redstone line right here going into the trapdoor, and then the observer block, blah, 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 going all the way down. And yeah, pretty simple so far. Kind of a jank-tastic setup of redstone with this stuff, but hey, whatever, it works. That's all I'm worried about. The time has come for the spooky, scary nether. And yeah, our job is to prevent all of the mob spawning in this farm. Giant farm, it's not a render distance even. So how we're going to attempt to prevent the mob spawning is by using lava and using dispensers to dispense that lava. So that's kind of the main reason why we built the string farm. This guy's literally just spawning right there. Okay, cool beans, off to a great start. Lava in the nether will spread 6 blocks, I believe. It's double that of the overworld. So if we count out from 6 blocks here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, then we should be able to place a lava bucket here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And that's pretty much like the entire thing. Of course, we got to cover in the corners as well. So that's actually quite a few lava buckets. I have a few on me, and I already collected 3 shulker boxes or so of lava, so we're pretty good. Let's just place one down right here and see how far it spreads. Guaranteed going to need to move that. Okay, so we need to move it, it looks like 2 blocks diagonal. I have fire resistance. What am I doing? And it looks like maybe right here might be fine. Yes, right there is fine for that one. Okay, and then all we got to do is place another lava bucket right here. We're gonna have these dripping down from the ceiling as well, if I haven't said that already. So let's try one right here and see if that fills in everything. No, 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 no. Oh, jeez, with a skeleton. Okay, cool beans. Sneaking up on me like that. That's not cool, man. Not cool. That's why I have my smite sword out. Ah. Alrighty, jeez, scaring the hell out of me. Jeez. Place one right there. And we should see that it still isn't quite right. How about that? That should fill in everything. Okay, so that is the kind of orientation that we need to fill these in. And that will prevent all the spawns, and that will remove all the fire, if there is any. And overall, this is going to be pretty good. So let me get a little bit of the redstone done. Okay, so yeah, that was a little bit long-winded to figure out. Sorry about that, but it turns out that if you place it from the ceiling, you actually get much larger range. I mean, that's already, like, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. So, yeah, you actually need significantly less lava if you drip it from the ceiling. Very fine. Alrighty, I should probably get to work on that redstone now. Okay, I finally got the redstone set up, and the blazes are not helping. Go away. To blazes with ya. So basically what we're gonna have is a tripwire at the exit or the entrance that turns all of these dispensers on when we leave the farm and turns them all off when we enter the farm. And it's gonna be something like this, and it's gonna be beautiful, and I just need to do that going all the way down this entire farm. And this farm is like 160 blocks long. So yeah, definitely going to take a while. Definitely going to use all of the resources when it comes to redstone. Progress so far is good. What we're doing right now is getting in the giant grids that is required to place all the redstone on, because of course these are bottom half slabs. So there you go. And yeah, this is going to take an insane amount of redstone dust. Also, gotta make sure to maybe light it up when you're building it. But yeah, each one of these tracks needs redstone lines on it. These go from oh yeah, these go from each end to the farm. That's going to be a lot of redstone. Now what we need to do is figure out the spacing of the dispensers. This is actually pretty easy. The dispensers are spaced 8 blocks apart, and then you can just figure out one row and then just go down the line and just remove all of the spaces where the dispensers are going to be. Pretty simple. The hardest part is probably going to be placing the dispensers, because you got to do it from down in there, and then there's mobs everywhere, and yeah, that'll be fun. I kind of got this base area going on over here with all the shulker boxes and then just random chaos going on. And I have about a stack, or sorry, almost 2 stacks of dispensers. This should hopefully maybe be enough. And it doesn't look like it's going to be too difficult to place these in here. As long as we don't get surprised by any wither skeletons. We got fire resistance, the blaze aren't really going to be a problem. So you know what, this might actually be pretty smooth sailing. Again, the biggest deal is going to be redstone. I'm pretty much guaranteeing that we're going to run out of redstone, so definitely going to have to do some more mining on live streams. Most of the way through the farm now, and I've only used about 45 dispensers, which is not bad at all. So yeah, definitely not too big of a deal. Actually rather small of a project, surprisingly. Let's just hope that this does actually fully work and I haven't like made a giant derp and, you know, miscounted how many blocks apart these need to be. That would be stupid. Let's hope that's not the case. Filling in all the dispensers is not too much of a pain either. Honestly, kind of easy besides all the gas and the blazes and the random shenanigans. And yeah, so what we're going to be doing is filling in all the dispensers with lava first. I already got all of these ones filled, and then running the redstone on top of them. And then if any of them aren't flowing lava, we can just like peek over the edge, or we can see it from inside the farm. Should work out pretty well. So I think all of these ones have all their buckets in it. Yeah, so we need to move on to these ones. And with this last little bit right here, this is going to be all of my redstone. And my last repeater too, even. I think, yeah, I have a little bit more redstone, but not too much more. I can probably scrounge up some from somewhere, but yeah, that's pretty much it so far. So I got this entire side done. I got 1 row on here, so we just have 3 more rows left. Not too bad. We can actually take a look at what this entire side over here looks like when it is flooded in lava, and it actually looks pretty good. You're definitely going to know if your farm is on or not. Can you just not right now? Please, I'm trying to record a video here. Thank you very much. Alrighty, cool. So, yeah, that's definitely going to do a good job of preventing spawns. And what is up with that 1 block right there? That is not happening. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, come on. Oh, I spaced it out 1 too far. Dang it. What can we do about that? We can put another dispenser there. Just double it up on dispensers. I did not know that there was a hole right there. Alrighty. So yeah, we can double it up on dispensers, or we can try and move these ones that way, but we can't really do that actually because that one's lined up at the corner. So yeah, just another dispenser right there. Well, that's not too bad. Actually, it is kind of bad because that means that all 4 of these ones are unlined. Dang it. Well, whatever. It's not a Silent Survival episode without a derp. So I think now all the redstone is actually in, and we can do a proper test by pushing the button, and let's see what happens. Okay, a little bit of lag, a little bit of glitchiness. That is perfectly fine. And there we go. That actually looks like it worked going all the way down. And I did have to repair the redstone quite a few times. The stupid gas kept blowing it up. So that is actually proper. It should be on. Lava should be on when we're outside of the farm. And then I set up just a very simple tripwire hook, and then torch tower. And then it is right here. And that should retract all of our lava in here and make the farm usable. And this is actually really cool looking. Wow, that's actually sweet. That is just like a sea of cheese. I could live in a sea of cheese. That would be nice. And then lighting glitches are probably inbound as well from all the light like going away. Yeah, okay, so those are actually dark over there. It's just lighting glitches. That's fine. I can deal with that. That is a functional off switch to our wither skeleton farm. If we stand back here, everything will spawn. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That thing actually functions. So let's try it going the other way as well to see if it does actually, you know, turn on the lava. Look how many mobs are over there. That's insane. Like, that's just like 1,000 blazes. I don't want to mess with them. Get me out of here. So flip down that trapdoor, and then that should totally retract all of the lava. No problems should occur, hopefully. But, you know, this is Minecraft. You never know. Sorry, extend all the lava. Yeah, that actually does work very fine. Very, very fine. So I want to take this opportunity to actually show you guys how much slabbing and how much work we've done in the nether on a live stream. So let's get in the air real quick. And you can see that we do have... Don't blow up my redstone, thank you. Yeah, you can see that we have some slabs over here, but then we also have quite a bit of slabs going on in this area. This is actually the edge of where we need to slab. We did a bunch of slabbing up here. Like, we have gone pretty far on the slabbing, and we also did a lot across the giant ocean of lava. So yeah, there's a lot of slabbing going on, and that is to get the best efficiency out of our blaze and wither skeleton farms. So unfortunately, that is actually all the time that I have for this episode. We'll have to get to the blaze episode, or the blaze farms, at another time, because this actually took way longer than expected, as always with this game. So if you guys did enjoy the video, please do leave a like on it, maybe share it with your friends, and maybe even subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. I'll see you down in the comment section and in the next video. Thank you for watching, and then there was silence.